If you told me 5 years ago that cottage cheese would become the hottest food trend on social media, I would have laughed. But here we are in 2025, and this humble dairy product is absolutely everywhere. From TikTok videos with millions of views to grocery stores struggling to keep it in stock, cottage cheese has officially had its glow up moment. Production has jumped 11% this year alone, following a 10% increase last year, and brands like Good Culture and Daisy are seeing unprecedented demand from consumers who previously wouldn't touch the stuff. But before you jump on this bandwagon thinking it's just another health fad, let me tell you why this trend is different and why cottage cheese might actually be the protein hack you've been searching for your entire life. The numbers don't lie, and when you see what this simple food can do for your body, your energy levels, and your fitness goals, you're going to wonder why you waited so long to give it a try. This isn't just about following a viral recipe. This is about understanding how one simple food swap can revolutionize your entire approach to nutrition without breaking the bank or complicating your meal prep routine.
Most Americans are walking around in a state of chronic protein deficiency without even realizing it. Sure, we eat meat and we grab protein bars, but the reality is that getting adequate high-quality protein throughout the day is harder than most people think. The average person needs about zero point 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, just for basic functioning. But if you're active trying to build muscle or looking to lose weight, that number jumps significantly higher to anywhere from 1.2 to 2 grams per kilogram. This creates a massive problem because traditional protein sources either come with unwanted calories like fatty meats or artificial ingredients like most protein powders, or they're simply too expensive to consume regularly. A single serving of protein powder can cost $2 to $3, while a premium grass-fed steak might run you $15 per serving, making adequate protein intake a luxury many families can't afford. Meanwhile, people are struggling with afternoon energy crashes, constant hunger cravings, difficulty building or maintaining muscle mass, and that frustrating feeling of never quite reaching their fitness goals, despite following popular diet plans and exercise routines. The supplement industry has convinced us that we need expensive powders and bars to meet our protein needs, spending billions on marketing to make us believe that whole foods aren't enough. But what if I told you that one of the most effective protein sources has been sitting in the dairy aisle this whole time, practically ignored for decades, and costing less than half the price of those fancy supplements? Cottage cheese isn't just making a comeback because of social media trends, it's resurging because people are finally discovering what nutritionists have known for years. This unassuming food is actually a complete protein powerhouse that can solve multiple nutrition problems at once.
The timing couldn't be better, either, as more people are looking for whole food solutions to their health challenges rather than relying on processed supplements that often come with questionable ingredients and hefty price tags. Add in the fact that grocery prices have skyrocketed, and people are seeking affordable nutrition options that don't sacrifice quality or results, and you have the perfect storm for cottage cheese to reclaim its rightful place in American kitchens.
Let's dive into the science behind why cottage cheese is creating such a buzz in the nutrition world, and why it's earning recognition as one of the most undervalued superfoods of our time. Cottage cheese is what we call a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own in the optimal ratios needed for muscle protein synthesis and cellular repair. This puts it in the same elite category as eggs, meat, and fish, but with some unique advantages that make it superior for certain applications. A half-cup serving of cottage cheese delivers approximately 14 grams of high-quality protein, with only about 80 calories, making it one of the most protein-dense foods you can find in any grocery store. To put this in perspective, that's more protein per calorie than chicken breast, and significantly more than most plant-based protein sources. But here's where it gets really interesting and why cottage cheese is particularly valuable for athletes, bodybuilders, and anyone serious about their health goals. The protein in cottage cheese is primarily casein, which is a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady release of amino acids into your bloodstream for hours after consumption. This is completely different from whey protein, which hits your system fast and then disappears quickly, leaving you hungry and your muscles without amino acid support. The slow-release nature of casein protein makes cottage cheese particularly valuable for muscle recovery overnight, muscle protein synthesis, and keeping you satisfied between meals without the energy crashes associated with fast-digesting proteins. Studies published in the Journal of Nutrition have shown that consuming casein protein before bed can actually enhance muscle growth and recovery while you sleep because your muscles have access to amino acids throughout the night when most muscle repair and growth happens. This makes cottage cheese an ideal evening snack for anyone trying to build muscle, lose fat, or improve their body composition. Beyond protein, cottage cheese is loaded with other essential nutrients that work synergistically to support your health goals in ways that isolated protein supplements simply cannot match. It's an excellent source of calcium, providing about 15% of your daily needs per serving, which is crucial not just for bone health but also for proper muscle function, nerve transmission, and even fat metabolism. Research has shown that adequate calcium intake can actually enhance fat burning and weight loss efforts, making cottage cheese a double winner for body composition goals. The phosphorus content works alongside calcium to strengthen bones and teeth, while also playing a vital role in energy production at the cellular level, helping your body efficiently convert food into usable energy. Cottage cheese also contains significant amounts of selenium, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune function and thyroid health, plus B vitamins including vitamin B12, which is essential for energy production and nervous system function. The riboflavin or vitamin B2 helps your body convert food into energy while supporting healthy skin and vision, and the niacin supports cardiovascular health and brain function. What makes cottage cheese even more impressive from a scientific standpoint is its probiotic potential. Many varieties contain live and active cultures, including lactobacillus and bifidobacterium strains that support digestive health and immune function, creating a gut-friendly environment that can improve nutrient absorption and overall wellness. These beneficial bacteria also play a role in mental health through the gut-brain axis, potentially improving mood and cognitive function. The amino acid profile of cottage cheese is particularly noteworthy, containing high levels of leucine, which is the key amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, and is often taken as an expensive supplement by serious athletes. Cottage cheese naturally provides significant amounts of leucine, along with all the other essential amino acids, in a whole food matrix that enhances absorption and utilization. The casein protein also forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, which slows digestion and creates a sustained feeling of fullness that can help with weight management and appetite control throughout the day.
Now that you understand the science, let's talk about how to actually incorporate cottage cheese into your daily routine in ways that taste amazing and fit your lifestyle without requiring you to completely overhaul your eating habits or spend hours in the kitchen. The beauty of cottage cheese lies in its incredible versatility. You can use it as a base for both sweet and savory creations, making it easy to include in any meal or snack, while satisfying different cravings throughout the day. For breakfast, try blending cottage cheese with frozen berries and a touch of honey to create a protein-packed smoothie that rivals any expensive protein shake and provides sustained energy for hours. The thick, creamy texture of cottage cheese creates a naturally rich smoothie base that eliminates the need for protein powder while adding beneficial probiotics and calcium. You can also mix it with cinnamon vanilla extract and chopped nuts for a parfait-style breakfast that provides sustained energy all morning long and tastes like dessert. The viral cottage cheese toast trend exists for good reason. Simply spread cottage cheese on whole grain bread and top with everything from sliced tomatoes and herbs to fresh fruit and a drizzle of honey, creating endless flavor combinations that never get boring. For a savory twist, try cottage cheese toast with everything bagel seasoning, sliced avocado, and a sprinkle of red pepper flakes, or go sweet with sliced strawberries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of maple syrup. The protein content helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing the energy crashes associated with traditional toast, topped only with jam or butter. For lunch, cottage cheese makes an excellent base for power bowls that deliver complete nutrition in one satisfying meal. Combine it with quinoa, roasted vegetables, and a drizzle of olive oil for a complete meal that hits all your macronutrient needs while providing sustained energy for afternoon productivity. You can prep these bowls in advance, making them perfect for busy weekdays when you need grab and go nutrition that actually nourishes your body. You can also stuff cottage cheese into bell peppers with herbs and spices, then bake for a low carb, high protein meal that's both filling and nutritious while being Instagram worthy enough to impress dinner guests. The baked cottage cheese trend that's exploding on social media turns this creamy cheese into a crispy flatbread or pizza crust alternative. Simply blend cottage cheese with eggs and seasonings, spread on a baking sheet, and bake until golden. This creates a high protein base that you can top with anything from marinara and vegetables to hummus and fresh herbs, making it a versatile foundation for countless meal ideas. The technique works because the proteins in cottage cheese coagulate when heated, creating a firm texture that's surprisingly similar to traditional flatbread, but with dramatically more protein and fewer carbohydrates. For snacks, cottage cheese pairs beautifully with fresh fruit, providing the perfect balance of protein and natural sugars to keep your energy stable and prevent the blood sugar spikes associated with fruit eaten alone. Try it with apple slices and a sprinkle of cinnamon berries and a touch of vanilla or melon for a refreshing treat that satisfies sweet cravings while supporting your health goals. You can also create savory snacks by mixing cottage cheese with herbs, spices, and vegetables, making an instant dip for raw veggies, or a spread for crackers that provides significantly more protein than traditional dips made with cream cheese or sour cream. The key to making cottage cheese work for you is experimenting with textures and flavors, since different brands offer varying consistencies from smooth and creamy to chunky and thick, allowing you to find the perfect texture for your preferences and recipes. Some people prefer to blend it smooth for recipes, while others enjoy the texture contrast in dishes like salads or grain bowls where the curds add an interesting element. When shopping, look for varieties with live and active cultures for added probiotic benefits, and choose full-fat versions if you're trying to increase satiety and nutrient absorption, since the fat helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and keeps you satisfied longer. The protein content remains high across all fat levels, so you can choose based on your personal preferences and goals, whether that's weight loss, muscle building, or general health maintenance. Meal prep enthusiasts can prepare cottage cheese-based meals and snacks for the week, making it easy to stay consistent with protein intake even during busy periods. Try making overnight oats with cottage cheese for extra protein, baked cottage cheese egg muffins for grab-and-go breakfasts, or cottage cheese-based salad dressings that transform boring vegetables into satisfying meals. Despite all the benefits, there are several common mistakes people make when incorporating cottage cheese into their diet that can sabotage their results and leave them disappointed with their experience. The biggest mistake is choosing flavored varieties that are loaded with added sugars and artificial ingredients. These products often contain more sugar than protein, completely defeating the purpose of choosing cottage cheese for its health benefits and potentially contributing to blood sugar instability and cravings. Always read labels carefully and stick to plain varieties that you can flavor yourself with natural ingredients, like fresh fruit herbs, spices, or a small amount of pure honey or maple syrup. Another major error is not paying attention to sodium content. Some cottage cheese brands contain extremely high levels of sodium, often exceeding 600 milligrams per serving, which can lead to water retention, bloating, and elevated blood pressure, especially if you're consuming it regularly as part of your daily protein intake. Look for low-sodium varieties that contain less than 300 milligrams per serving, or rinse regular cottage cheese in a fine mesh strainer before eating to reduce the salt content by up to 40%. Many people also make the mistake of eating cottage cheese exclusively at room temperature, when serving it cold or incorporating it into cooked dishes can dramatically improve the taste and texture experience, making it more palatable for those who are hesitant about trying it. Some individuals avoid cottage cheese entirely because they dislike the lumpy texture, but blending it smooth opens up countless recipe possibilities, from protein pancakes to creamy salad dressings and smoothies that completely transform the eating experience. Timing is another area where people go wrong, consuming cottage cheese at random times instead of strategically using it for maximum benefit. The slow digesting casein protein makes it ideal for evening snacks or post-workout recovery when you want sustained amino acid release, but less optimal as a quick pre-workout fuel when you need fast-acting energy that hits your bloodstream quickly. People also tend to either go overboard eating massive portions, thinking more protein is always better, which can lead to digestive discomfort and unnecessary calories, or they eat tiny amounts that don't provide meaningful nutritional benefits or satiety. A proper serving of cottage cheese is typically half to three-quarters of a cup, providing adequate protein without excessive calories, while still delivering the satiety and muscle-building benefits you're looking for. Finally, many people give up too quickly if they don't immediately love the taste instead of experimenting with different brands, preparation methods, and flavor combinations that can completely change their perception of this nutritious food. Cottage cheese can be an acquired taste for some, but with persistence and creativity, most people can find ways to enjoy it and reap its incredible health benefits. Some brands have a milder flavor, while others are more tangy. So finding the right brand for your palate is crucial for long-term success with incorporating cottage cheese into your routine. The cottage cheese trend represents something bigger than just another social media fad. It's a return to simple whole food nutrition that actually works and delivers measurable results without the complexity and expense of modern supplement culture. In a world filled with expensive supplements, questionable protein powders, and complicated meal replacement shakes, cottage cheese offers an affordable, accessible solution that delivers real results you can see and feel within weeks of consistent consumption. The combination of complete protein, slow-release amino acids, essential nutrients, and incredible versatility makes it a true superfood that can support virtually any health goal, from weight management and muscle building to improved energy and better recovery while fitting seamlessly into any lifestyle or budget. The fact that it's been around for decades means we have extensive research on its safety and efficacy, unlike many trendy supplements that lack long-term studies or have questionable ingredient profiles that may cause more harm than good over time. As more people discover the benefits of cottage cheese and share their creative recipes and success stories, this trend shows no signs of slowing down and is likely to become a permanent fixture in health-conscious households across America. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast looking to optimize your protein intake, a busy professional seeking convenient, healthy options, or someone simply trying to improve their overall nutrition, cottage cheese deserves a spot in your refrigerator and your daily meal rotation. The social media buzz may have brought cottage cheese back into the spotlight, but it's the real-world results: improved energy levels, better body composition, enhanced recovery, and sustained satiety that will keep it there for years to come. Start with small amounts, experiment with different recipes and preparation methods, and give your taste buds time to adjust to this nutritional powerhouse. Within weeks, you'll likely notice improvements in your energy levels, satiety, muscle recovery, and overall sense of well-being that make cottage cheese an indispensable part of your healthy lifestyle. Cottage cheese isn't just having a moment, it's reclaiming its rightful place as one of nature's most perfect protein sources, and now you know exactly how to harness its power for your own health transformation. So next time you're at the grocery store, skip the expensive protein supplements and grab a container of cottage cheese. Your body, your wallet, and your taste buds will thank you for making this simple but powerful addition to your daily nutrition routine that can literally change the way you feel and perform every single day. Remember that consistency is key, and small daily choices compound into life-changing results over time, making cottage cheese your secret weapon.